Stopped at Kent's Truck Stop west of Wynnewood, and there's also a motel on Highway 29 west of Wynnewood. We'll be going east towards the city of Wynnewood here in a few minutes, and this was made August the 10th, about 12:30 p.m. Of 2021. So we're going to back out now and start going down Highway 29 east towards the city of Wynnewood, which is my old hometown city that I grew up in 65 years ago. Looks quite different than it did back in those days in the 1950s for sure. So we're backing out right now and fixing to get on Highway 29 going east. Looks like a beautiful day out there, clear blue skies, and couldn't be a better day for doing this video. So now we're on Highway 29 heading east, and the motel on the right is Kent's Motel. Some of my family members that owns the hotel, or motel rather, and Kent's truck stop, but they recently sold it to some other company. So anyway, that's the story on that. So we're driving down Highway 29, beautiful farmland country, and pretty hot day. It's around 90 degrees right now, I think, as we're going down the highway here. And we'll be coming up on the Highway 77 junction pretty soon here, and we will be merging right, which will be going into the city of Wynnewood, and it's about 3 miles into the town there. So yeah, we're coming up now on the junction, and it should be pretty good driving the rest of the way. Got a stop sign here, and looks like we're clear to go on down the highway here. And not much traffic out today, kind of surprised. But the I-35 coming from Oklahoma City south is under heavy highway construction around Paola into Halls Valley city limits. And then beyond that it becomes less congested. But they're putting in a new highway system, widening the roads quite a bit, so I understand that. And they just put in this new bridge here a couple of years ago and opened it up. So Wynnewood has a new bridge across Highway 77 that goes over the Washita River here. Nice farmland out here, and a lot of ponds where the cattle have water, from the ponds and stuff in the fields. Looking ahead, you'll see the refinery in the foreground there. It used to be called the Kerr-McGee Refinery when I was a child living in that area. And I haven't lived in Wynnewood since 1962. I went in the Air Force in '58 and was gone until '62, and then was there in Wynnewood shortly until I got a job in Oklahoma City. So that's the story on that. But had to kind of stop and adjust my camera. It was tilted a little bit too high there, so hopefully this will make it a better view there. So we're going to continue to narrate this thing, and it's about 12 minutes long, and kind of give you a little insight into the city and some of my heritage, where I came from and was born actually, and lived there until I was 20 years old. Went to college at East Central University at Ada, 3 semesters from 1956 to 1958, and then I went into the Air Force, and I was in there for a little over 4 years. So now we're coming up onto the city of Wynnewood here, and across the bridge, and I'll be pulling into the New Love's Country Store here on the right shortly, and stopping there to just kind of check my video and get an adjustment on my camera. So yes, this is the new Love's Country Store in Wynnewood, and they're getting a lot of business. Matter of fact, I'm going to stop in there for a sandwich here in about another hour, and then continue on to do some more videos. Nice store they have there. I just pulled up to the gas pump here to try to get my camera adjusted and everything, so that we can go ahead and do the rest of this video. And then there's a train coming down the railroad tracks. There's a Santa Fe Railroad that goes through Wynnewood, and quite a bit of traffic backup when the trains come through there, but it don't tie up traffic too long. So now we're beginning to move out of the parking lot here at Love's, and we'll be going back out onto Highway 29 and go on into town, into the city of Wynnewood. Temperature's around 90 degrees right now, but it's supposed to be much hotter today, so trying to get this done before it gets so hot, because it's pretty hot having to drive with the camera and leaving the window rolled down. So now we're going into the city of Wynnewood, and we'll be crossing the Santa Fe Railroad tracks coming up here shortly, and then we'll be into downtown Wynnewood. And Wynnewood is an old city, been here probably at the beginning of statehood, probably before that. But anyway, a lot of old buildings around, and up on the hill there to the left, you'll see the Eskridge Hotel. That hotel was built in 1907. Right now we're coming up to the intersection of Dean A. McGee that goes right, and Robert S. Kerr that goes straight ahead, named after two oil men. Robert S. Kerr, he was a former Oklahoma senator, U.S. senator, and Dean A. McGee, which is a oil man. They both had interest in the oil company. This is where the old Crescent drugstore used to be in the 1950s. I'm not sure what it is now, but I just thought I'd pull up there and so you could kind of get a look at it. Over there on the bank is looks like the Simmons Bank, and I think it said 90 degrees. So now we're going south down through the city of Wynnewood, and we're going to be going down as far as the Sonic Drive-In. Wander way around there, but we're going to try to decide which way is the best route to go here. So I think we're going to turn around and let's see what we're going to do here. And anyway, beautiful sunny day, but pretty much on the warm side. So I think we're going to go on south, go to the right, and go down. Let's see here. Trying to decide which way to go. Yeah, we're going to pull on out on the highway here and go down south to the refinery, which is pretty close, and we're going to pull into the Sonic drive-through, and make a U-turn and come back out, going back down the highway north. So it should be coming up pretty soon. But before we do that, I want to take you by the location where my grandparents used to live. My aunt and my grandparents used to live, and now there's no longer any houses there. They are the houses have been tore down. Now on your right there where those trucks are parked, that's where my grandma's house used to be, and my aunt where that station wagon, her house used to be located there. And then across the street is the water tower that's been there for as long as I can remember, and a lot of history here in this town. So now we're going to make a right and go back up to Highway 29 going through town. And oh, too bad we got behind the trash truck here. How lucky can you get? Let's talk trash. Anyway, he'll be turning here in a minute, and we'll be going on down to down south a little bit further here and show you some more of the city here. And we've got we're in the 9-minute portion, and we'll be reaching our 12 minutes here pretty quick. But anyway, we're going to go south and turn around down here. And on the left there is the old Fiesta Motel. It's been there ever since I was a kid. That thing has been there for a long, long time. It's called the Fiesta Hotel, or Motel rather. So in the foreground you can see the Wynnewood refinery there. That thing has been there for who knows when. It used to be the Kerr-McGee refinery, then it was sold out to another oil company, and I'm not sure who owns the refinery now, but it used to be the Kerr-McGee refinery. So now we're going to turn in here to Sonic and just make a U-turn, go around through the parking, where the parking lot is here, and make a U-turn and go back north through town. And it looks like Sonic's got quite a few people here dining out. It's Tuesday, about 12:30 right now, August the 10th of 2021. So we're going to wind around here and get back on the highway and go back north into the city of Wynnewood. And we just probably got another minute to go here, and then we will be cutting this off. So hope you've enjoyed this video tour of my hometown city of Wynnewood that I grew up in. Born here in 1937, and I've been away from this city for over 65 years. So it's been a long, long time ago. So hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll go ahead and be signing off here for now. Hope you enjoyed.